Right, hi, this is about how to smoke toad medicine, Bufo Alvarius Sapito, which is the most potent entheogen on the planet. By the way, I apologize for the low res, but I'm using a new webcam here, the Logitech C922, and Logitech hasn't made their own software compatible with this webcam, or rather they haven't made this webcam compatible with their own software either way. Their software does not support full resolution, so there you go. Alright, somebody saw a video of mine on YouTube and messaged me for advice on how to smoke toad, Sapito, Bufo Alvarius, because he wasn't having any success with it. And so, well, what you need is a small glass pipe. Some people call it a crack pipe or an oil burner pipe. You need preferably a torch lighter or regular lighter if you want. And what you do is first of all, the dosage is about 50 milligrams, so it's a very small amount. 50, 70, 100 tops. You do not need more than that. 100 is a massive amount already. Okay, so you want to make sure that the flame does not actually touch the glass. If you're using a torch type lighter, which I recommend, especially if you're outside and it's windy, you definitely need that. Then the flame is going to be blue, and you don't really want the flame to quite touch the glass. You just want that tip of the blue thing just very close to the glass, and that's it. So what you do is, the trick is to empty your lungs before you start to inhale. First of all, if you don't know how to inhale smoke, practice before. There's no use in wasting this. Go and buy a cigarette or something and practice inhaling the smoke straight into the lungs. Imagine that you're underwater and you're breathing through a straw. Well, that's the same. It has to go straight into your lungs. Okay. Yes, it can hurt the throat a little bit. What I recommend you do is you drink a tiny bit of water before, and when you come out of it as well, you can drink some water again, and you'll be fine. Don't worry. So the trick is to empty your lungs before you start inhaling, because otherwise you're going to fill your lungs up very quickly and there'll be mostly air in that, and that's useless. And the other trick is that you need to inhale constantly and keep lighting it while you're inhaling. You do not just light it up, fill the pipe with smoke, turn off your lighter and breathe it in and expect anything to happen. That does not work. So what you do is you light it up when the little glass ball that's at the end of your pipe is full of smoke, which will happen within a few seconds. You exhale all the air that you have in your lungs, and you inhale through the mouth, obviously, strongly but slowly and constantly, like this. See, and you keep going, you keep going, you keep going until your lungs are completely full. Now, if this is not quite enough to break through, the person that's with you, because I really recommend you do not do this alone, alright, for many reasons that I'll go into in a minute, so stick around because you do want to hear this. Do not do this alone. In fact, legally, and this is my disclaimer, don't do this. Do not do this. This is for educational purposes only. This is, do not do anything illegal in your life ever. Do not do anything that the state does not want you to do. So you light it up. When it's full of smoke, you start to inhale, but first you empty your lungs of all the air you have. You breathe it in constantly until your lungs are full, and you keep it in as long as you can. And then the person that's with you is going to see if you're going to break through or not. To break through is to really enter the experience. If you don't quite break through, then you're going to keep it in as long as you can, exhale, and smoke in some more. Now, something can happen at this point. Your ego, or this is what most people say about it, I don't know if it's your ego or what it is, but let's call it the ego. The ego gets scared of dying, because when you die, apparently there's a lot of DMT flushing, going through your veins, and your ego starts to think, shit, I'm dying. So it gets scared. And so if you don't breathe, you don't inhale enough to break through, you can stay for a while in this limbo state, not hours but minutes, and you're going to be really scared, and then you'll be scared shitless of doing this again. So, you know, you do not want that. What you want is you want somebody that's there with you, who's going to see which state you're in, that's going to see if you're breaking through or not, and who's going to prepare, who's going to light it up again for you until you smoke it. And you need to trust that person enough to do what they say, even when everything in your body and soul is going, no, I don't want any more of this. I've seen it happen. Okay, I've seen somebody go, no, and we were there like for minutes and minutes and minutes. Trust me, you need to smoke more. And the guy did it, and he came out, he had a great experience. But had he stayed at that point, he would have not have a great experience. He would have maybe never done it again, and he would have not have had any of the benefits and just been scared and have a really nasty experience actually. So that's one reason why you need somebody who's experienced there with you to do this. All right. So you breathe it in constantly. The guy keeps heating it, and you breathe it in until all of your lungs are completely full with smoke. Now, the other reasons that are extremely important why you need somebody there with you. You don't know what you're going to do. I've seen people move their arms and legs about, whacking them all over the place, hitting themselves on the floor, trying to get up, to go places. I mean, I've seen people roll about, bang their, almost bang their heads. Obviously, I was there to stop them doing that. And I've seen people who want to throw up. And when you're experienced with this, you know before they do that they're going to throw up. You can see it. Before anyone else in the room has any clue what's going to happen, you know this person is going to throw up. And so you're ready. And what does that do? Well, you're saving their life. Because they might, maybe. Because they're not quite conscious, and they're lying on their back, and they can choke easily. Now, you don't want to do that, alright? You can die if you do this alone, so be careful. Have somebody there with a bucket. Tell them to make absolutely sure that, that if they see any sign of you coughing, or that they turn you over and make sure that your head is at the top and that you can actually throw up without choking. Okay, it's very important. You need to make sure that there's somebody there to stop you from banging your head. You need to make sure there's somebody there to stop you from banging around your arms and legs. You can probably get fractures. You want also to do it on a surface that you cannot fall off of. So ideally you would have like a king size mattress on the floor or something. Alright? You want to be on something soft. You don't want to be on a hard concrete floor where you're gonna, possibly hurt yourself. Crack your skull open. Alright? So it's important to have the right conditions and to have somebody there. Okay? And I really, obviously I said do not smoke, do not do anything illegal, do not do this. This is just for informational purposes. But if for some reason you go ahead and do it anyway, you do not want to do this alone. You do not want to do that. Okay? If you have any further questions, let me know. If you're in Mexico and you want to do this, let me know. If you're in other countries or whatever, you don't know how to go about it, you can ask me. I don't know if I can help with anything. We'll see. But there you go. I hope this was useful to you. And take care. Take the medicine seriously, because it's a road you start. It's like digging up stuff. You don't know what you're going to find. It's not something you take once and hope that it's going to magically fix everything in your life, because it doesn't work like that. Just as any therapy doesn't work like that. If you go and see a psychologist, you don't expect the person to fix everything for you magically in one session. No, you're going to go through some nasty shit. Well, it's the same with medicine. Alright? It's going to hold up a mirror and it's going to show you what you need to see, and it's going to make you feel what you need to feel for you to be able to progress and to evolve. But you need to want that, and you need to be willing to face the shit when you need to face the shit. Okay? It's really important. Okay? If you want more information about this sort of medicine, ayahuasca and things like that, look up my blog. The link will be in the description for the video. Take care. Wish you all the best.